thought you guys might find this interesting. It's another range day, 6.5 PRC. I just did load development on 4831 shortcut with a 125 Mcguire, Federal 210 match, Lapua brass. Started at 58. We've loaded this many times. Push it all the way up to 61. You see the velocity is 3267, and that's again with the Federal 210 match. Did a load with the CCI 250s at 59.3. 3166 is kind of what we expected, which is very similar to the 59.5. So CCI 200, Federal 210 match, pretty much interchangeable. Jumped up to the CCI 250, the same load, went a little bit hotter here, 3182, so about 15, 16 feet per second more. No signs of pressure, measured all the cases, and measure the cases and the webbing area right here. They're all about 530. You can see that's what my calibration set at. And none of the 4831s went up at all, even at 61. I took N560, which is a very similar powder. In this case, I did try the CCI 250 primers. Typically, it gives you about 20 feet per second more, 15, 20, in a gun like this. And if you look, the 58 and the 58, very similar, slight edge to the 4831. 59, 59, just a slight edge to the N560. 60s 3196, 3224, slight edge to the N560. I went ahead and kept pushing it up. 61 grains with the 4831 is 3267. 61 with this one is 3290. And then I wasn't seeing any pressure, so I went ahead and took a gamble and tried 63, and it was about 3420. That's the only one that actually showed what I would say noticeable pressure, where the case head here was 531 instead of 530, right in this area right here. So I definitely do not recommend that. That's substantially over pressure. But generally a really nice load for these is in that 58 to 60 grain range. With either the two powders, they're almost interchangeable. I found the same thing with Reloader 26. Reloader 26 was very similar. Probably a little bit faster, but very similar to N560. Now, if you go down to Reloader 22 or Reloader 23, you have to lower your charge bit. I would say at least 1 or 2 grains. To be safe, say 2, and then you'll get similar velocities. But usually with these 125 monolithics and a 22 to 23 inch barrel, I like to see 3150. You can push it to 32, and you can see when you push it all the way up to here, you definitely get pressure. But anywhere in the 32s, mid 32s, zero pressure signs. I mean, of course, it might have been 65,000 psi, but it's a really interesting to show.